Hello and welcome to our final character for the Wandering Nobles series. Before we get into who we are and our plans and what we have and all of that sort of stuff, what we're going to talk about is what my plans are for the series after our final character, because I've kind of solidified them a little bit. What I think we're going to do is we're going to play to the end of this character. We're going to do a review of all of the characters that we played across the two series that this world has had in it. And then it's my intention to run the game in observer mode until the end of the game, and then we'll see how everything is right at the end of the game. That's my intention at this point. We'll see whether there's any kind of technical reasons why that won't work, but that'll be roughly my plan, and then we can see how the world is shaken out with all of our changes, because there's quite a lot that's changed in this world, and I'd like to see how it will affect the game long term, because, I mean, right now there's only Britannia, I think, is solid from the rest of the world. The rest of it is all in flux. Maybe France has been there a while, so maybe France, maybe Al-Andalus are pretty solid, but beyond that, everything else is chaotic. I guess Poland as well. You know, I'm just listing each one now, like that one, oh yeah, I suppose that one's been there a while. But no, I expect the Golden Horde will destroy itself. I think Borosian will split into two. I think there's going to be all sorts of very interesting stuff across the place, and it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Anyway, this time, we're going to be playing down here in Kabu. Now, we're not actually the ruler of Kabu. We're actually even further down. We are the ruler of Toro, which is a duchy, which is pretty good. We're 22 and we own a duchy. We've also already been on a Hajj, which is the pilgrimage available to the Muslim faiths, which means that we get a bunch of bonuses for having done that, which is great. That's fantastic. That takes a lot of time, and that's been completed. We have reasonable stats, diplomacy being pretty high. Diplomacy being a high stat is fantastic if our plan is to, at some point, expand through some kind of diplomatic means. That if we, say, get control of Kabu, then getting our diplomacy to the point where we get that extra vassalization percentage, all we need to do is get a border with one of these guys, and suddenly we get all of that for free. That's basically what I'm seeing in our future, and that's what I want to have happen. So, get Kabu, use diplomacy to get all of this, and then once we're this size, then we can start thinking about what we really want to do. I kind of want to try and unite Africa. I think that could be very interesting because it's quite a large region, but it's all fractured right now. Like, all of this is fractured, and there's a lot of opportunity for us to get land very, very quickly. So, that's what I'd like to do. What other stuff do I have? I can petition my liege for stuff. Okay, I can pay homage, which I haven't done yet. I can donate to charity. Now, donating to charity loses me stress for gold. Potentially useful, not right now, though. And then nothing else I desperately need to do in here. Okay. There is a disease, but I think it's a long-running one. Yeah, so this has been here just about a year. So if it's been here a year, this probably isn't spreading to our territory, so we don't need to worry about that. We have one liege who is the top-level liege. So this guy is the top-level liege. He has 8,000 troops. We have 4,000. What's our army made up of? Actually, it'd probably be better to do this, right? Okay, so we have every men-at-arms slot filled, which is interesting. Weirdly, we have these split up. So these are bush hunters and these are also bush hunters. Ideally, I'd want them on the same one so then we could diversify a little bit, but that's fine. So, what are we looking at here? These guys are just archers that counter skirmishers. These are skirmishers that counter heavy infantry. We have pikemen, which counter every type of cavalry, which I don't know if anyone has, and then crossbowmen, which counter heavy infantry, heavy cav, and archer cav. So immediately, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking that potentially either crossbowmen or pikemen should be on the chopping block, because I don't think I need them both. I would almost prefer to get rid of crossbowmen and replace them with more Guinean uplanders. That way we're getting the heavy infantry bonuses, and then also buy more pikemen. But, I don't know, we'll leave it where it is for just now. Basically, we have a lot of men-at-arms, which is cool. Yeah, so we have about 2.5 of non-men-at-arms, and then, well, 1.7 of men-at-arms. Okay. Interesting. So stuff we could definitely do. Is our liege the same religion as us? Yes, not same culture, same religion. There are some smaller places nearby we could potentially eat, which are within our realm. However, they are stronger than us because of mercenaries currently, but they aren't actually that far away from us. Yeah, we need to have a look at some of our people around and to see if there's anyone I can eat. Because basically we want to get as strong as possible from people who are within our realm. And then... Oh, Loma's not even within our realm. Yeah, get as strong as possible from people within our realm, then get a faction and take over our liege's title. I think that's our plan. In terms of this, I actually think what we want to do is we do want to go back into diplomacy. Wait, is it diplomacy? Yeah, I guess and get true ruler, but maybe I don't want to do that just yet. Now that I think about it, unless I'm going to go defensive negotiations and try and get a good alliance with somebody. Maybe it would be better to go in here, get meritocracy for a claim on our liege. Potentially could be okay. Although I don't necessarily... Well, do I have a claim on any titles? I have a claim on a title in Kong over here. What else do I have a claim on? I have a claim on this bit, which is part of the Kingdom of Jean. Right there. Wait, is that your full strength? Oh, no, you're up here as well. Okay. You have some alliances as well with Gurma and Kong. Yeah, we've got a lot of people with interconnected alliances here as well, which is a problem. I think I might go stewardship, so I can get claim just purely for claim throne and golden obligations, and then we probably ditch this. Maybe claim throne, golden obligations, large levies. Yeah, and then we can pretty much ditch this afterwards. Let's just grab ourselves monthly income then. I do like this, time to next perk. So 3 years. So we're talking 9 years, assuming we get no bonuses. It's going to be pretty slow, but I think that'll be fine for us right now. Pay homage. I don't necessarily want to do it. The main benefit of homage is I believe it gets you renown, but we are not leader of our house. Leader of our house is this person, who is a fellow vassal called Manding, although he's actually pretty weak in terms of overall military strength. His allies have a lot. Yeah, but who are his allies? So one ally is Cabo, who is my liege, so he can't join in. Another ally is this person with 500 troops. Wait, who is where? So that's his vassal. That is Kong's vassal, so 100 troops there. Then you are his vassal. So actually, Manding has 100 troops of... yeah, he has 100 troops of ally troops against us. So if we were to attack him, we would be well up in terms of number of troops. Yeah, he is not that strong at all. What kind of wars could we declare? We could siege the Duchy of Toro from him and take that. And that's the same bit, but it costs different things depending... Oh, this one actually costs 0. Okay. So we could expand a little bit, increase our duchy size. That's probably worth doing. Okay. Anyway, in here, let's just make sure we got all of this done. So I can't move this guy, so that's fine. He can do religious relations. Potentially could get a claim at some point. Steward needs to change. Are you better at anything else? No, I'm just going to have to take the hit, unfortunately, on this one. Powerful vassal who doesn't like me, but... I mean, I need somebody who's good at the job. So there we go. Chancellor, I think, is fine. Marshal, powerful vassal, and he's second best. I think that seems pretty good. Like, he's only 1 down there. Spy master, powerful vassal, and actually good at the job. In fact, is the best at the job. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Any of our holdings really, really good? I just want to check that here. No, we have weapon depots, which is... It's nice, it's nice. We then have, in here, nothing. And in here, nothing. I know some holdings down here have some good benefits, but none of these ones. How about the one that we can take? Is this one particularly good? No, but it'd be nice to have. Okay. How's our family looking? We are married to somebody whose stats are not fantastic. Diplomacy is their highest stat, which is probably why our diplomacy is quite so high up due to assistance from spouse that gets us an extra +3. We could potentially get a secondary spouse purely for stats. Like, what's the best stats spouse we could get? Like, we can get this person? I mean, look at that. That's incredible. That would be absolutely incredible. You are going to be my spouse. Let's do that there. We have a player heir who is a pilgrim already. Fantastic. And we have a daughter who is also a pilgrim already. Okay, that's fine. So that's going to change who our primary spouse is. Anything else that we need to do in here? Competitive succession. Oh, that's due to us being in here, which is fine. Okay. I'm going to let the game roll on a second or two. That's fine. We're now married. I'm going to make you primary spouse. She is then going to provide us different stats. So instead of 7, 2, 2, 3, 4, we're then going to get 7, 3, 10, 5, 10. Although I wasn't looking at the right one. I should have been looking at this. So we lose a little bit of diplomacy, but I bet our stewardship is much higher. Yeah, so our stats look kind of more even across the board. And we can most importantly hold an extra holding, which means that if we get this one, we can actually hold it directly, which is good. This guy is very weak. He has money, but we have money. Even if he buys mercenaries, he's gonna be like just down on us, so that seems fine. Let's declare war. He has one ally who can join who has 100 troops, so it doesn't matter whether they join or not. We have a free war. I see no reason not to declare this war. It's like, it's so in favor of us. It's unbelievable. Their military strength is superior to ours. In what world is their military strength superior to ours, game? It's probably superior because this calculation is based on all their allies, despite the fact that only one can join. Yeah, that's probably what's happening there. Unless I can't read, which is distinctly a possibility. Anyway, raise, let's go. Let's see, you hired any mercenaries yet? Nope. Okay. We're heading to the war goal. We want to siege that as quickly as possible. What I forgot to do was restation troops, but that'll be fine. What are we in? We are in hills. Hills will be fine. It's not desert mountains or anything. Okay, they're just wandering around. They're going to our capital. I have a claimed knight that I didn't look at. I can get meticulous management here, or I can get suppressed unrest. Let's suppress unrest for some extra attacks. And then I'm going to look in here. Successor. There we go. We now have a successor for that. You still have your successor? Yep, perfect. Right. We're sieging the war goal. They are going somewhere. Doesn't really matter to us. Once we get the war goal, then we can think about what else we're doing. Did he call in his ally? Nope. That's because the ally would not make a difference in the war, I assume. What is this? Every single time. Wait, no, those are raiders. Oh, I thought those were... I'm getting preemptively mad at mercenaries. But no, those are just raiders. They're raiding his territory. That's absolutely fine. Okay, we have the war goal. We captured some prisoners. Nobody's worth any war score, so we can get rid of these prisoners however we choose to. You're really worth basically nothing. I'm going to gain a weak hook because we're about to gain golden obligation, so I can get 10 gold for you later. Okay, what happened up here? Oh, somebody died, I think. Yeah, and then there's new successors. That's fine. Right. We're going to head down here. How's our army looking? It's all fine. We can hire a guest. How much do you cost? 31? I'll hire you for 31. Stick you in here. And let's attack. We now hold the war goal, so we are now getting ticking war score, which is great. We're going to break their siege, which means that they're not going to gain any war score. I don't think that they're stronger. I think that this is... I don't understand why it would say that they're stronger. We're quite clearly stronger, and the game knows it. So there we go. You come to me with a claim on something. What's a claim on? I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's too far away for me to worry about. I've defeated that army, which is great. We captured some people. One person is my kinsman, actually. I'm going to recruit him. It's fine. Recruit. Give me a hook as well. Nope. Okay, you'll accept being recruited. You, good stats. I'll recruit you as well. You would give me a hook as well. I don't really need it. You have no money. That's fine. Up this way. That's okay. I'm going to head towards their capital next. Coveted claim. Redja, my court physician, frets all through the day, evidently attempting to find find the right words. At last, as we make our way to dine, he begins sheepishly. My liege, I heard rumours that Dolo, the Nana of Dibri, has come to see you as the focus of his enmity. He talks openly of illegitimate Fabris of Kisi, who daily usurps his rightful lands and revenues. Dibri. Oh, down here. Oh, okay. Inconsequential. Yeah, inconsequential prattle. Yeah, let's just get that vassal opinion. We became rivals, but I'm not overly worried about that. Enemies joined war. 800. 800 I can deal with. Actually, you know what? Change where we're going. Spin back to our territory. Let's reinforce a little bit. Okay. Just let these armies build back up. Expectations. I can get a weak hook on my son, or I can get friendship. Let's try and get friendship. They're going to the war goal. I'm going to merge up. And maybe we'll hire some mercenaries of our own. What's this? Go to a hunt? Absolutely not. I'm busy. Wife is pregnant? Okay. Can we reach that army before it does something? I think so, yeah. I actually might be able to get away with not hiring mercenaries if I can split up these armies. Turn around. Let's go for this army. They are mostly men-at-arms, but we can get them first, which I think will help us a lot. Wonderful. Yep. Solid defeat there. So we've now half the number of troops that they have, which is good. We keep making our way down south here. We're going to catch them, apparently. And we're going to defeat this army as well. What comes around? An excellent sermon, a perfect rite. As we depart the mosque, I, of course, dignified the imam with not only coins, but all the jewellery I can spare. Some look upon me askance. But gold is a fleeting thing, heavier is the weight of guilt and shame. Then I noticed my son, Tomo, looking up at me, intrigued. It may have a lasting impact on him. Okay. 100% war score. Did we capture someone important? We did. Is it worth it? So that'd be 41, 61. Then it's going to be 78 without that person. So yeah, we do need this person, which means I'm going to have to just enforce demands. I can't get a ransom. Wonderful. Well, that's fine. Dismiss. And now this land, which should always have been ours, is now ours, and we can hold it directly. We're going to put my marshal on here, and I assume this has been given. Yeah, this has been given to a random vassal. That's okay. Wonderful. Goes around. The past few days, I've noticed my son Tomo giving away many of his toys to other children. In the rare moments among the commons, he badgers me to give to beggars and stops to weep at every poor widow's tale of woe. I stagger away from the sight. Is this how I act? So, there's a chance he becomes improvident, but there's also a chance that he likes us more. I can say, what am I doing? I can lose improvident, which means that my monthly income goes up by 15%, and I get changed ways. I do gain stress, but that's okay. Or there's a chance he gains it. Oh yeah, let's lose improvident. 100%. I got me 15% taxes. I'll take an overwhelmed by stress for 15% taxes. Oh yeah, this is what I forgot to do previously. I wanted to move these guys around. So you're currently gaining... Wait, what are you currently gaining? 15. Yeah, so you're in the fine spot. You're currently gaining 9. Is that the best you can gain? It is. Okay. Then I'd go for these guys. These guys are currently gaining 9. I think they're actually set up correctly. I guess I'll put you in this holding, because I don't really care about the bonus that the siege units get. Okay. Cool. Oh, we need a tax collector. New tax collector is going to be this excellent person, and he's going to collect me some taxes. Wonderful. War declared on our liege. Okay, so this person has declared a war on our liege. This person is who? He's just a clan vassal of my liege. What war did he declare? Tyranny. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Just seeing who we can potentially attack here as well. Could potentially try and attack Sappy here, although wait, is that my liege? No, they just have 10,000 troops. My god, they're strong. Okay. Who do I have wars I can declare against? Ghana. I can declare against Ghana. Where Ghana? Are they internal, or... I'm questioning where they are. Ah, there they are. Right. They're very small. They only have 400 troops. Yeah, I can see that. That seems good. They're allied with these guys who have 500 troops. Jean, who has 2,400. Then Kita, who has 1,800. So 1,800. Okay, so allies have quite a lot of strength. Let's just have a quick look here at the war. If I want to conquer county, they would have more troops. They are, however, extremely in debt. Yeah, they would have more troops, though. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and we can't subjugate kingdom or anything. Why not? A level of fame is too low. Okay, fair enough. Same with duchy. We could conquer a county off of them if we wanted to. We would need to pay money for it. That's the problem. We would need to pay a little bit of money for it. Anyone else that I can attack? Casa. Where is Casa's over here. Do you have 2.8? Your allies are who? Oh, you're allied with Sapi. Well, that's going to be the end of that then. You're also allied with Bundi. Or Bundu. Okay. Kong we can't attack. Sapi we can't attack. Jean, 2.8. Well, they're allied with the same kind of allies that the others have, so I assume that you're out. Yeah, because you're allied with Kong, who has 9,000. Basa. Where is Basa? Basa is... trying to spot them on the map here. Basa's down here. Okay. So you have 2,000. You're allied with Upper Lobo, who has 100. Okay. And Badar, who has... or Adrar, who has 6,000. Wow. A lot of the people nearby have a huge number of troops. We might need to get some better troops before we can declare war. We're actually way too weak. We'll go for a wife's name for a child. Yeah. We might want to buy some men-at-arms, I guess. Yeah. That's probably the most sensible thing for us to do. Tempted to just buy up. So it's 55 per... Okay, so if I want to fill up to max, I need 7. So I need like 350 gold. Okay. Let's chill a second or two then. Okay. This is fine. We could also try and convince our... if we get a claim on our liege, we could try and convince other people to put us in charge of the title, which might be the best way through this. With mental break, we could go with reclusive. We could go with irritable. I think I'm going to go with stress. We can no longer, by the way, reduce our stress by giving to charity, because we got rid of that. You have 1 untaxed jurisdiction? Really? Wait, no, back over here. And I'll put you in here. Oh, but I don't have anyone in that jurisdiction, so it doesn't matter that it's untaxed. I've lost my Master of the Hunt. Okay, that's fine, and I need a new acclaim tonight. I should check that I have all of the court positions filled. You need a successor. We will search for one. Right. In here, we need a wet nurse. That's going to be my court chronicler. We need a tutor. That's going to be you. What other positions do I have here? Wait, do I need a court chronicler? No, I don't think I need a court chronicler. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, I don't think I need any of the other positions there. New disease, which is over here, unfortunately. Yeah, it might spread to us. We'll see. There was something else I was thinking of, but I just left it like that for a second. Ah, yes. Guests. You have a useful county claim, apparently. On Takrur, up here. You have 4,000. You're allied with your vassals, mostly. Yeah, exclusively allied with his own vassals, so he only has 4,000 troops. He might be okay, actually. He might be worth going for at some point. Spouse is wandering. Can I invite him to court? No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, does anyone else have... Actually, it doesn't matter if anyone else has claims. They would show up on that list because they're not guests. Okay. Disease appears to not be spreading towards us, which is fine. Oh, yes, can we raid? That's what I wanted to check. Upland skirmishing, so we can get uplanders as our men-at-arms. Hills are better, rough terrain expert is better, decision to recruit hill commanders. Charitable is fine. Monthly income is down by 3% due to that. Metallurgy. It costs more gold to sponsor characters of this culture, but they make better things. Fervent temple buildings. Constructing temples grants much more fervor. Okay, and then hill dwellers, you get bonuses in hills. Okay. That's all fine. And then in here... Legalism, fatwa, and struggle and submission. You can declare holy wars. Rulers with high learning may condemn their sinful vassals. And reduces law costs by virtues and increases them by sins. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here that I'm particularly worried about. I don't think we can do raiding. The only reason I was asking is because that we could see people raiding previously. Like up here. So although you're the same faith, but your religion might allow... Ah, there you go, practice pirates. There we go. So they have a specific one that says they can raid. There is, of course, the other way of checking, which is that you just raise local army, and then you check whether there's a raiding button down here, and there isn't a raiding button down here, so therefore you can't raid. That simple, really. We found an accolade successor. Fantastic. New accolade successor is going to be Barama. And then we now have our 350 gold, which I said was our point to do this. I'm missing 20 gold. I was slightly off. I guess because it was 55, not 50. There we go. Wait, another one here. Adventurer was just landed. There we go. Who was landed? This person was over here. Cool. Right, so now we're going to have a lot more men-at-arms, potentially. And this is going to increase our military strength significantly. And that's what we want to do. We just want to buy these guys up and increase our military strength to as high as it can go. And then it should be a lot better for us in wars. We can lose stress here. I'll take losing stress. We need anything that can lose us stress because we want to be down out of stress level 2 as soon as possible. Right. That's fine. Spouse. Claim of convenience. My wife, Farba Uluremi, eagerly brings a man before me. My Fabras, allow me to introduce you to Kalabi, claimant to the Jamana of Kita. Jamana of Kita is in Jean. Kalabi bows before me and says, "It is an honor, my lord. Sadly, Kita will most likely remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary on my side." So what wars do we already have against Jean? We could just declare a war. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, we can just declare a county conquest. Or a conquer county war. In fact, I have a claim on some things from them as well, so... No, I'm not interested. I'll just say good luck with that. I'm not interested because I can already press the claim. Right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a claim on a county because I already have a claim on the county. New steward needed. New steward's going to be this guy. Wonderful. Disease did not come over here. None of the land down here is broken up enough for us to really go after them, fortunately. When's our truce with Manding? Our truce is 4 years, because we could just attack them again at some point. Yeah, we definitely could just attack them again. I could also marry off my children for an alliance somewhere if I wanted to. Potentially not the worst idea I've ever had. Our liege's war ended, they won. Fantastic. Okay. War declared on liege by Kong. What are Kong declaring for? The Duchy of Toro. So you're declared for my title. That's not really on. That's a little bit not on. Liege, can I join your war? Offer to join war. Yeah. I really need to be in this one. Yeah. Because it's a war for my title. So, let's go. The enemy ally joined war, so it's Jean. Okay. So me plus my liege only gets us to 1.2. Or sorry, for 12,000. I missed a... I was thinking, I just saw the 1, 2 at the end versus the 3 and forgot the last letter, or last number. That's fine. Okay, so you got 7,000 troops. It's fine. Bunch of allies are joining the war. We're now at 14,000. Okay. Let's take the money directly as money. Would love this fight. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Our liege is here as well. I lost my caravan master. We need a caravan master because they give you bonuses for your army. Guys, there's a huge army down here. Are we going to fight them? Nope. Okay. That's fine. 2,000 troops here. I'm going to try and intercept. Okay, I'm going to back off because they're now backing off. Because they don't want me to intercept. Let's move over here. New stewardship perk. We will grab golden obligations, which we will immediately use to get 10 gold from that person from earlier. Also, designated guardian. Do we have any geniuses? Do we have anyone intelligent? Do we have anyone quick? Do we have anyone shrewd? We have nobody. You know what? I choose you. Educate them. That'll at least take it off our list. Okay, they're about to finish this siege, which is great. That's positive. You're sieging this bit of land from Jean. Okay. They're potentially just sieging over here. Jean are moving around. I'm kind of interested in doing something up here. My sister died of cancer. That's not great. Shooting ranges are finished in this bit of land, which gets us what? It gets us more tax and it makes our men-at-arms siege progress better. Okay. Ally has joined the war. Fantastic. So we now definitely have more troops. I'm just passing through this territory. My wet nurse is no longer eligible. You're now my wet nurse. That's my wife. Okay. What's happening in Jean? Must be in 2 wars. Yeah, they're against the peasants thing as well. I'm going to deliberately see whether I can position myself to catch that army. In fact, can I catch them? I was just run up here. Do you reckon I can get there? Not quite, but that's okay. We'll stay around. Just trying to stay in, like, roughly in the right area. Okay, they're going to finish that siege. These guys are going to finish the siege on my land, which is going to take away any ticking war score we get, which we don't have currently, but that's fine. They're heading up to me. Do I want this fight? I kind of do, right? I kind of want this fight right here, because you're going to get there in how many days? 28 days. You guys are going to get there in 5 days. I'd get the Hills defending bonus. Maybe if I go for Unyielding Defender as well. Yeah, let's go with this. They're backing off, unfortunately. I would love this fight if you guys are willing to take it. They're not willing to take it. That's fine. Now they're willing to take it, but now they're too late. We're declaring our liege by random peasants factions. Okay. Did not manage to catch them. I'm going to head back to our territory and just de-siege that. There we go. That'll get us back into positive war score. They're being attacked by a random army. That means they're hostile to them. Who is this army? This is Sappy's army. Fantastic. 2 birds, 1 stone here, basically. Let's attack in. Hopefully Sappy loses their fight before we get there. They didn't. Oh well. Still defeated their army. There's an antelope. That's fine. Heba died. Heba Ursuling. I mean, it means that you are the new Ursuling. Master Sultan. Okay, where are the Ursulings now? They're all the way over here. Okay. So that is Heba. Heba. There we go. That's fine. Wife is pregnant. Okay, cool. What's this? You have 1 untaxed jurisdiction. Oh, I got a new jurisdiction, which doesn't matter because there's nobody in the jurisdiction paying taxes. So it really just does not impact me in the slightest. Now, we didn't gain any war score for that fight because it wasn't our fight. But we did reduce their troop count. And that's great because we have taken war score. Right, I'm going up for Jean's army as quickly as we can. Should be able to get there in time. We will get there in time. And we're here. We're defeating the smaller army. That's great. We captured an enemy combatant. They are not worth any war score. So we can ransom them off for some money. 100 gold! Fantastic! That's huge, because it only costs us 2 per month to be in this, yeah, it only costs us 2 per month to be in this war. Well, actually, it doesn't cost us 2 per month to be in the war, because we're also losing, like, a 9. But it's only losing us 2 gold per month, right? Because we were gaining, like, 11 per month. So actually, I guess it's costing us 13. But still, it pays for some of the war. It means that our money is not dropping down quite as quickly as it could have. We have a new son called Manding Bori. Okay. I could start sieging some territory in here if I wanted to. I think I will. Hey, we lose even more stress. Our stress is now down to level 1. Right, siege. Oh, they just raised some troops on me. Let's leave. Leave. Back over here. Liege, I need you to send some troops my way. See, let's go in here. Okay, they're finishing their siege. We're 80%. Daughter has been born. These guys are sieging more, which is stupid because they should be blocking off the ticking war score. We discovered the Sappers innovation. Sappers is here. Means that sieges are quicker for our culture. Okay. I could threaten that I'm going to attack here. Let's threaten it a little bit. New cultural fascination is court officials. Am I ahead of my culture? I am. I'm going to take bombards then instead. Let's threaten a little bit. How long till we're locked in? 10 days. Let's go one more day. Okay, they're not backing off. They're not backing off. Not backing off. No, they have no intention of backing off from that fight. Oh well, it was worth a try. I was basically trying to get these guys to flinch. But they didn't. Okay, are we good to... Yeah, we've got 10,000 supply here. We're actually fantastic. Okay. Who are you? Whose war are you in? Duchy of Bobo. You're attacking Jean in the Liberty War. No, that's my... I know that you're not actually a person I'm at war with. Oh, they just disappeared into nothingness. This person just died of old age. This person who held land all the way over here. Yeah, I can see that some of the land over here is differently portioned out than it used to be, and you're independent. Okay, well, you're now the heir, and yeah, you're off that list there. It's fine, right? Back over here, back down to our war. Our liege is about to win a siege, which is going to win the war, I think. Popular of the people. So I was looking at various records and stumbled across an old survey of tax farming in Mara. So I braced myself for bad news. My tax collector, Sila, seems more eager than worried. I found out, he continues, that Mayor Konoa of Mara is in the habit of surreptitiously deducting significant amounts from the taxes he sends you. I suggest we imprison him at once, lest we send a signal to other subjects that we tolerate this behaviour. However, there is a complication. He is quite a capable administrator and is popular with the people both in his own holding and all of Kisi. So I'd send some men in the night to nail him to a cross. Nevertheless, the law is on our side. Seize him. Locals are infuriated for 15 years. Or look the other way. I really want my money, so I'm going to say the law is on our side. And then I'm going to ransom him back for more money. An extra 30. Cool. I forsaken our... Oh, that's our war 1. Fantastic. I dismissed my troops. Oh, wow. We were losing a huge amount in that war. We're getting 17 a month. So we were actually losing like 19. So that one where we got 100 actually only paid for like 5 months of the war. But still, it still paid for some of it. Right, you can go back into that position. That's fine. Okay, we now have a ton of money. Let's use it to buy more bush hunters. Wonderful. So our number of troops is flying up. Kong is not as weak as we would want him to be. Jean is fairly weak. Jean, however, still is married to... still is allied to Kong, unfortunately. Yeah. If they weren't, it would be a perfect target. Ghana? is allied to these guys with 1,000 troops. Jean, who has no troops. These guys. So I can attack Ghana now. Ghana is now a fair game. Wonderful. I'm going to declare war. We're going to attack for Sibi. Let's go. We have to do it now while Jean is weakened. Right. And we're declared for their capital because we get taking war score once we take their capital. It's the best holding. And, yeah. And we get a bonus in terms of war score for taking it. A ruler's path. Tomo was now the same age as I was when I ascended to rule. My path was filled with hardships, being responsible for the whole realm at such a young age, yet it made me the man I am today. My childhood was much different from my peers. Instead of childish games, I played the games of adults. I played it and learned it well. There is a suitable land, the Jamana of Kabarasana, where Tomo can become ruler as I did, but is he ready? Is my path the only one that prepares him for the harsh future? No, because I want to lose stress. That's fine. Liege passed a law. That's cool. How's the war going against Ghana? We call people in, but we're still stronger. Wonderful, that's what I love to see. Now we can siege this down. This being the war goal and their capital. This also moves us a little bit further north as well. It means that not all of our land is in that one duchy. Liege passed a law, the limited crown authority. Not worried about it, he loves us because we joined his war and contributed. We can lose stress because my son took his first steps. We pay homage, I don't need to do that. I have now got 100% war score because I get 103% from the siege plus 10% from captured air. But actually that means I can get some more money for ransoming these guys back if I want to. This will give me a hook on this guy, right? Yeah, on Ghana. Let's get a hook on Ghana. And then you, I'm just going to gain a hook on you. Wonderful. Then I'll enforce demands. Nice. Our legitimacy is now up to rightful, which is good. It's one above where it needs to be. Toro is under siege. Really? I don't think it is, right? No, it totally is. Why is Toro under siege? Oh, I guess it's not under siege because we just finished the war. I see. I got a crown. I didn't even look at our artifacts. Oh, we don't really have any. But I got a crown now. And arms maintenance down 3%. It's not bad. And a little extra prestige per month. Wait a second. Picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my son Tomo, I notice a tattered journal cast to one side. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Tomo glances in my direction. Oh, that thing. I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. Interesting. So my martial goes up. So I believe that you are no longer sieging my capital is no longer being sieged. Yeah. Because they were in the war that I just declared against Ghana and that got invalidated. Or, sorry, their siege got invalidated because the war ended. Wonderful. Now, I'm actually not allowed to hold onto these two holdings that I currently hold. Let's give away the temple holding to a local noble. We'll go for the right culture here. And then we could potentially merge our cultures. We are pretty close if we wanted to. I don't know what we would want in here, but we are pretty close. I do like army movement speed and all of this sort of stuff. That's kind of cool. Anyway, and then we have one extra holding. Seeing what holdings we currently hold. So we currently hold Mal, Kisi, that. Ah, we hold 2 in here. Do I want to hold, is it Lily? Lily is worth a ton. Look how much that's giving us 4.33. There was attacks. Mal is giving us almost nothing, but that's because its control is down. I think we have to give this away to a new vassal. I think I need to grant that to a local vassal of this culture. Yeah. Seems fine. And then if I was to raise... if I was to raise cultural acceptance just a tiny bit, we could form a hybrid culture for 1,000 prestige. Potentially worth it. We would get some of their innovations, including their horsemen, which are unique. Divine Right allows you to use de jure Casus Belli and some other stuff. Land grants, urbanization. It would be worth it. I think it would be worth it. You get six new tech. Ooh. Okay. I'm kinda into this. Let's Let's maybe raise our... because we actually have prestige. Where am I? Let's raise cultural acceptance. Yeah, let's do that. It's not going to raise it by much, but it is going to raise it. Up by 0.14 per month. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. Now we chill for a second. House unity has changed. I've inherited a mosque. Okay, that's cool. I can continue losing stress. Which mosque did I inherit? This one over here. I can give this away and grant this to a noble of my culture. That's fine. Cool. All mostly fine here. Gift of generosity. He can be generous. My son can be generous. That's fine. Okay, how much do we need to further increase our army? So I guess we will look at these guys next. So the Guinean Uplanders. Increase them for 54. Needs 8 of them. So we're talking about 450 gold this time, if we properly estimate, unlike last time. Also, we're not making as much money as we were because this wasn't fully reinforced. It's now fully reinforced, and now we're making more money again. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Cool. Is this now fully... Oh, it's about to be full control. We'll wait 1 second. There we go, now it's full control. So now I can raise control in Mao again. And that seems good to me. Okay. Seems fairly solid. We have increased our strength quite significantly since we've come in charge of this army. Or this nation, I guess I should say, not just the army. I think we should probably if we merge our cultures, we should probably get rid of crossbowmen or pikemen probably get rid of crossbowmen and replace them with the unique horse ones. That makes sense to me. Unique cavalry. New stewardship perk, we're going to grab in here. How much do my vassals pay me? 6.6, so that'll give us an extra 0.6. Could also grab extort subjects. We were definitely going to grab extort subjects because, despite its name, it's actually incredible in terms of the amount of money you get. Because it's not just extorting subjects, it's getting 300 gold for 40 opinion, which is just absolutely insane. Now, I could make every subject lose 10 with me, but I also lose legitimacy for that one. I'm gonna really make you hate me. And that's gonna get me an extra 400. I can send a gift back as well for 100. Increase opinion back, but we are now super rich. And now I can actually buy these up to full size. There we go. Perfect. That's another 800 troops on our side. Which is going to put us about 7.1, which is very, very good for us. Like that's very, very, very solid. Liege goes to war. Liege has gone to war with Ghana for the last bit of landing Ghana, I assume. Yeah, basically. That's fine. What's our truce with Manding? Non-existent. So we could potentially attack Manding. They only have 4,000 troops. They're allied with our liege, which doesn't matter. They're allied with Mani, which is 600 troops. And they're allied with these guys, which is 900 troops. So that's 1.5, 5.8. That's not bad. Maybe once these are fully reinforced, we'll do that. I can convert to Christianity. Yeah, I don't think I will. I think I'll just take 28 stress. That seems fine. Okay, wait for men at arms to get fully reinforced. Roadside stall. I mean, it's going to gain 100 stewardship lifestyle experience. I do want meritocracy, but once we grab meritocracy, we can maybe bounce off of this. Yeah, although the money is nice, but we can maybe bounce off of it. Saline, the second of Kemalid, died of Wadi El Milk. That was the one over here, right? Yes, it was. So now the person in charge is Kemal. Okay, wait, that's now underneath Sal. Was that the case before? I don't think it was. I do not believe that was the case before. Okay, so Ceylon is no more. That's fine. Okay, right. Back over here. This is now starting to earn us more and more cash. These are now fully reinforced. Our daughter has learned a language. Neighboring ruler Jean lost another war, so they are just constantly losing wars, which is great. Manding, what type of wars do I have against you? I don't have a Casus Belli against you. Really? No Casus Belli at all. Okay. It's interesting. Do I have any courtiers? You have a county claim on something up here, don't you? On these guys. Yeah, but they're allied with everybody. Yeah. I guess I will fabricate a claim up here then. Then we will work out what we actually want. Let's maybe take their capital. Let's fabricate on their capital here. Because it's likely going to be their best holding. We discovered the Bombards fascination. Wonderful, our wife falls pregnant. Bombards are the best type of men-at-arms for sieging, so we probably want to switch those up. Let's also maybe get standing armies, which will give us even more men-at-arms. Seems good. My son Say has been born. Now, these guys, they're still at 39%. We need one. It's going up by 0.3. We're going to need 1% overall. Lovely to get. Now, our liege isn't actually our culture, which is fantastic. So our liege's war is not affecting... Oh, and this actually isn't that culture anyway. Never mind. I was going to say our liege declaring war isn't affecting the cultural acceptance, because it's not. They're not our culture, so it wouldn't affect our cultural acceptance, but it doesn't matter anyway, because our liege is... Because what our liege is attacking is not actually that culture. Although, actually, wait a second, it might be the culture of the leader. And he is that culture. But anyway, it still doesn't. I was right the first time then. That's fine. Daughter needs an educator. Let's just go with you then. That's fine. We could marry off unmarried courtiers. Okay, still tiny bit away here. 12 months till a claim. That's all fine. We can pay homage, which we don't want to do. We're so close here. Yeah. Get rid of that. We have yet another son, Zenku. Our councilman died. We need a new marshal. Ooh, you're actually much better at stewardship. Never mind, I'm going to assign you as my steward, because you're a powerful vassal as well. Then marshal, that's going to be you. Wonderful. But yeah, that means that this is going up by 0.45 per year. So, you know, there's a chance. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting very close. Curse undone. My rival is dead. Okay. Not overly worried about it one way or another. How old are we now? 31. Wow. Okay. Claim 7 months away. Okay. I have also... Yeah, our son is compassionate. I've also realized that this is actually only going up by 0.2 per month. Not per month, per year. Which is quite slow. But anyway. Not really anything we can do about it. It's just I hope it goes up, basically. I mean, I think there is a chance that it can just boost up here. Yeah, cultural acceptance boost due to us promoting it, so... There is a chance in him being good enough. Who can we declare wars against? A ton of people it says are weak. Casa, are you still allied to Sapi? You're not, you're allied to Cabo. It only gives you 5,000. What's my war against Casa? Artifact Claim War. I would become the owner of this regalia. Alright, let's not worry about that then. Jean? Jean is still allied to everybody, unfortunately. Bassa. Bassa is allied to Adrar, which is 3.6. So that puts them at 4.7. Wignon, which is 5.4. They're actually weak enough for us to attack now. I can declare a war for... I can just declare a conquest war on them. Just figure out which one's better, actually. I think this one's better. Let's declare for Grebo. Yeah. Let's go. Raise an army. Let's head south. They head straight for their capital, not the war goal this time. And we're going to take that. Control is now at max in a couple of holdings. All of my holdings are maxed, apart from it's just Sibi that isn't. Let's leave you where you are, because you're reducing the cost of my army, which is good. Right. Head down here, new stewardship perk. Wonderful, we're going to grab meritocracy. That now allows us to claim the throne against our liege. We now want to pivot to diplomacy. What's our stewardship? Our stewardship is 12. Actually, our stewardship won't drop from us switching because we don't even have any stewardship, because we're not on one of these two. So that's fine. I'm going to pivot over here. We're going to grab just pure diplomacy, I think. Yeah, cool. And then here we're aiming for the vassalization one, which we maybe are not going to use, but, you know, it's fine. Actually, I think I do want to attack this army first. If we can get in there and attack it. Oh, okay, in here. Get me my claim. Wonderful. Back over this way, let's just siege down their capital. Do we have a siege leader? No. No, we don't have a siege leader. That's fine. Well, let's keep taking their capital. They're trying to merge up their troops, which is fine. 40 days left. They're going for my capital. It's probably their best move at this point. We've got 97% war score. If I win a battle, I win the war, so I'm heading up here. They have breached the walls. They've got 10 months left on their siege. I need to get in there and fight them, though. I think I prefer this guy because he's going to be better at fighting. Well, he's going to reduce our casualties, so I think I prefer him. Right, anyone worth... no, nobody is worth any amount of war score. Okay, which means I can start gaining money off of people. You seem reasonable. Let's recruit you. You, again, a hook. You are worth 25. You're worth 25. You're worth 25. And you're worth 25. Wonderful. Right. Head up this way. We're going to get the defending bonuses because it's our capital. Yeah, we got a ton of bonuses here, which is great. Like, basically everything it's saying is going to go our way. Keep ransoming for 25 gold. Do I want to exchange letters with this person? No, I just want 150 prestige. Wait a second. There we go. Get another 25 gold. Attack in here. They're going to continue their siege as it's the only way to victory for them. We're going to continue gaining 25 gold from ransoming the children. Get another 25 gold here. We get the defending bonuses. We are just better. Our advantage is plus 40. Theirs is plus 23. We have more troops. Now they do have more knights. But, I mean, our knights seem pretty good. Our men-at-arms are kind of varied, so should counter and be countered kind of alright. That's okay. We have defeated more of them. Let's just see if we've got anyone else worth money. We'll get 30 for you. You, I'll recruit. You got 20 prowess. You know what? I'll recruit you as well. I'm kind of in a recruiting mood right now. You cannot be ransomed because they would not accept it. Okay, well, I'll just recruit you then. Then you, I will recruit. Wonderful. Wait for all those to go through. Just basically grabbing all the best knights from the other realms. Got 30 for you. We will now enforce our demands. Disband. I gained 51 legitimacy for that, so our legitimacy is even higher. I can now grant this to a local crew noble, which is great. Good. Wonderful. I now have a claim on this as well, which I can definitely press if I want to. Wonderful. 400 gold. Oh, how are we looking in terms of this? Am I... aha! 40%. Exactly where I wanted to be. Form hybrid culture. So, do we want to be spiritual or ceremonious? Ceremonious, I think, is better for us. Potentially. Monthly prestige. Although this one does give you control growth. I'll take control growth. We're expanding. Do I want to be Sahelian or Guinean Uplander? I'd prefer to be our base, but you have to take pillars from both. Could take this, which would give us an extra language, and then do this. So we'll speak their language instead. Sure, why not? Traditions, we can take all bar 1, in which case oh no, we can take all bar 2, in which case charitable, definitely want to get rid of. Although opinion gained from gift send is nice, we're going to get that from diplomacy anyway. Let's see what other stuff we've got here. Caravanners is okay, so that one gives us diplomatic range and army movement speed. City keepers, dryland dwellers. I think that one seems pretty good. I would probably take that over city keepers, maybe? Yeah, because city keepers also gives you a bonus for getting things 1 era earlier, and we're already on the max era. Yeah. Let's do dryland dwellers. Let's do that. Aesthetics, Sub-Saharan Africa. We'll take a merging of the names, because I think that's more interesting. All of that seems fine. Everything else is the same. We are going to be, instead of the Soninki Malinki, we are instead going to be the... we're going to be the Son Malinki. Let's keep making it longer and longer and merging it. There we go. So that's what we're going to do there. Why are only 3 people going to convert is our next question. That's fine. Oh, we also need to click done there. We need a color. Color is going to be orange. There we go. And then done. And 3 vassals are going to convert. They're the only 3 vassals who can convert. Oh, wonderful. My close family will convert. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Seems pretty good to me. We're going to gain 7 new innovations, which is huge. They actually got another one since last time. So what innovations are we getting? So we're getting probably earlier ones. So we're getting horsemen. We're probably getting West African canoes if we don't already have it. Yeah, and we're getting some of these ones in here. Like we're getting divine right. We're getting horsemen. Yeah, land grants. So we're getting some of the earlier ones in here that I think our culture skipped. Urbanization, which probably means we're getting more of them in there. Anything at this level? They already have standing armies. Oh wow, so we're definitely getting that. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this. Form hybrid culture. The Somalinki hybridization. Spurred on by positive relations and increased cultural exchange, the Malinki and Soninki people have grown increasingly close over the years. Now, individuals from these societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both simultaneously. Now, a new Somalinki culture. A new Somalinki culture. Malinki traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Soninki attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of their new society. With this Somalinki people now looking to me for guidance, is time to set the stage for a shared future. Wonderful. So we now have a ton of new stuff. It's like Warriors of the Dry. So you get supply limit in deserts and things, which is nice. We get a lot of desert bonuses. We get army movement speed from this one. Dryland dwellers makes us better in drylands. All sorts of good stuff. Our tech is now massively ahead of where it should be. So standing armies is now here. We finished about pretty much all of this top part. I might as well grab plate armor, although we have no heavy infantry, so maybe not. Maybe I'll grab ourselves a little primogenitor here. Actually, I don't need primogenitor, because we're not playing another character. Let's grab ourselves domain limit. Sure. If we check back here, we now have West African canoes and Sahel horsemen. We probably already had this one, but anyway. It allows us to sail in major rivers if we couldn't already. And we now have the Sahel horsemen, who are probably pretty good, unless they're just earlier. So let's have a look. So, oh, I need a new... What's the problem in here? I have one untaxed vassal. Probably not. Let's just wait a second. No, I don't. Okay. We no longer promote culture because our culture is already the culture of the area. That's fine. If I was to merge with crew, by the way, do I get any benefits? No. I get 0 benefits. Okay, apart from the fact that they'd be 100% accepting of me. Okay. Our holdings, a couple of them have switched over, but some of the other ones have 100% acceptance anyway, so I'm not overly worried about that. What about Mel? If I merged with Mel, they got the same heritage, so I can? Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, we have a bunch of wars we can declare now, apparently. Where? Oh, in places like this. Ah, so they've just split off from Kong. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, now we have that and 400 gold. It's probably time to look at our men-at-arms here. So if I was to get a new men-at-arms, are these guys better than these guys? So 22, 15, 30, 30. 22, 15, 30, 30. They are identical. Except that these guys are good against heavy infantry and the terrain is different, I think, for both of them. Yeah, so these guys are better in desert and oasis as well. Okay, this definitely seems worth it. And because they're good against heavy infantry, getting rid of the crossbowmen makes 100% sense. Let's destroy crossbowmen. Then we're going to go Sahil horsemen, and we're going to buy as many as we can. Nice. We're then going to station them over here. And they are now going to be good against heavy infantry. Nice. So we'll let them recharge. A gem in the rough. Thank you for the gem, child. That means that we can now get an extra 1 learning, which we will take. Wonderful. So that's good. Also, how long are we away from the next thing? 7 months. Okay, cool. Wife is pregnant. We are about to be very, very, very strong once these guys finish. We're already very, very, very strong. We're about to be even further strong. I think a bunch of things have just split off along the coast here that we can potentially attack. Oh, you know what it probably is? They're probably close enough because now we've got coastal borders. So now we could potentially expand along the coast and start getting in here. That'd be good. That would potentially allow us to grab a couple of these, yeah, a couple of these vassals if we'd wanted to. Okay. Manding here. I would love to press my claim on Manding. They're allied with Kabu, who can't join. They're allied with Mani, who is their own vassal, so also can't join. So they've only got 900 troops who can join. That's pretty good. I kind of feel like I want to just declare the war. Let's declare for our claims. Let's go. I also understand the episode's overrunning a bit from my normal, but people want episodes to be longer, and the last one was very short, so, you know. And there's not going to be any episode tomorrow, so it will all even out in the end. Let's siege this down. Faction targeted us. It's a peasant's rabble. Oh well. Factions are targeting my liege. Again, oh well. My level of fame just went up to illustrious. Fantastic. I would also love to do a thing on my liege here. I would love to. Also, why doesn't he like us anymore? Oh, probably because contributed to wars is burned off. Alright, yeah. That's fine. I'd love to claim your throne if that's possible. Just auto-invite people to that. 83 is our highest, apparently. We got anyone who is... Yeah, and there's a huge amount of phase lengths. Got anyone better than 15 for the cleric? Go up to 47. What do you want? Prestigious, good word, and piousness? Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. That's taking a huge chunk off the number of days. Instead of socialite, we can get 39 here. I'd send you a bribe as well. I'll do that. That's fine. So we're now down to 120 days. So that's 50 days off per phase, which is nice. I'm not really worried about this, although I probably should be. Let's just see if we can get better. Instead of the diplomat, what are we going to look at here? He is pretty much the best. Nobody else will accept it. That's fine. Instead of the scribe at 28. Our best is the scribe at 28. Alright, that's fine. Decoy at 15. Let's just remove him. Have a quick look. 30 will join. There we go. So we can get a better decoy for free, basically. Which it seems pretty good. Wonderful. So I'll let that run. While we siege down this. Diplomacy perk. We will grab ourselves... Whom to rule is nice for getting your children to become better. Confidence is also nice because each friend reduces stress gain, which is huge. But I'm going to grab Thoughtful because Thoughtful is incredible. It gives you a huge amount of opinion with whoever you want. Utes just died. Utes of Arnsberg. He was the Littlefinger successor. We didn't really play as, but you know, whatever. I will unmark you. That's fine. Right, back down here. Oh, also, why do they have 4 score? Oh, because they siege somebody of mine. My son has been born. Ah, they siege Sibi up here. Well, I just took their capital and their heir, which is pretty nice. And the war goal. Yeah, so that seems pretty good. That's 50% from that. And we sieged a Foxhide from them, which is a court artifact, which I can't even use, so I'm just going to destroy it for 28 gold. I can ransom him for 100, but he's the guy who is worth 50% war score. And over here, let's beat up their army. Would love to fight you wherever I can. He thinks we're going to lose? I can't back out, but I don't think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose. Oh no. My son is zealous. I did lose. That was very bad for us. Wait, how did... That looked terrible for us. They only lost 600 troops. Oh no. And allied combatants died left, right, and center. Okay. And we're retreating all the way to Grebo. And they're going back for their capital. I just thought we would win, but then I was incorrect. Okay. March our way back north. I'm going to go to up here and then maybe try and do the same thing to them as they siege our capital that they just did to us. So let's maybe do this. Okay. I think we'll... Ooh. Should be fine, although we can't really let them siege our capital one way or the other, so we kind of have to be fine. Could potentially hire some mercenaries here. Yes, let's do that just as we get there. So get here. Oh, we're not even going to catch them. I do want to hire mercenaries anyway. Our dynasty unlocked Sons of the Father dynasty legacy. Okay. We would just hold off a second. Did they get their capital back? They did. We could go and siege it again, I suppose. 54 days. They come in to fight me? No, they're going to siege something else. Well, let's get their capital back then. Our sister was taken prisoner, apparently. Adventurer landed. This person was landed up here. Okay, cool. Back down this way. We've now taken the war goal again. That gets us taking war score again, which is nice. We want to head down here. We do want to threaten attacking in here, because we would get the defending bonuses. Okay, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. These guys out. 12 days. So when would we get this? So these guys are leaving in 8 days. They're leaving in 7 days. We would get there in 13 days. Okay, they just recalculated. So your movement locked 5. We're 11. You're 6. You're 4. Okay. Well, we pushed them off of there anyway. Captured. We got more prisoners here that we can potentially, in the wrong menu, potentially use. Yeah, I'll recruit you for now. Magic conversion as well. Okay, our troops are going up in number as we walk back and forward through our realm, which is nice. They're heading up there. We can potentially move our way in here. How much is this worth? 28%. So that's worth 28%. Are they in another war? No. So I don't know why they're heading north. I guess they're just heading through friendly territory. 2 years left. I don't really want that siege. Back to our territory. Back over this way. Think about potentially attacking them on this one. Thinks we'll win. I'm in. It thinks we'll win. So that's all I needed to see. Go. Agent removed from the scheme. I need a new diplomat. New diplomat's going to be you. I don't want to leverage my scheme advantages. I want to offer this random person a hook on myself? Sure. That seems fine. Right. That's okay. Back over here. Are we winning? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. Solid. Wait, what war are you losing? Grand City of Sikasso? Which is where? Is this a war you attacked him in? This is their attacking war, so this is a war he's secondary in. That's fine. And this is an independence war attacking Jean, which you are assisting in. Okay, but he is still imprisoned. That's fine. Okay. Head back to our territory. They're all split all over the place. If we can siege this back, we win. Oh, wait, is there a way that I can walk there without taking attrition? Yes. Okay, go. Head straight there. We're going to try and siege it. It should be quick enough to siege in time. 4 months. Okay. Versus how long ever this siege is going to take, although they haven't even started yet. 3 months? Okay. How long is it going to take for you? 10 months. Well, this seems good to for me then. Okay, wife is pregnant again. Earned authority. I get increased responsibility to increase the base success chance here. Team spends 1 advantage. I gain stress, or this is all getting a bit too much actually. That's getting... Ooh, but how much... I'm at 5 advantages. Let's lose some stress. We're maxed out. I don't need Jesus to save me from these temptations. What I need to do is execute Steam. Do it. 83% chance. Did I get it? Aha! I gained a pressed claim on the Kingdom of Cabo. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. They're actually about to get this quicker than I am. No, 12 days. 3 days. We're going to go down. 3 versus 8. 2. We got it. 100% enforced demands. Wonderful. Disbands. We have even more legitimacy now, which is great. And we've just expanded into Kakan, which is fantastic. Is this better than some of our other holdings? Maybe. Oh no, it might be better than this holding. Let's just compare them. They're pretty much equal. They're pretty much equal. Like, you know, they're pretty much the same. Alright, I'm going to grant this away to a local noble of that culture. Wonderful. We need a successor for the most faithful of the court. We need to find somebody for that. We didn't need to hire mercenaries, which is great, so we're not in debt. Children like guardians, which is fine. Because we're going to need to do a bunch of marrying off. We probably want to increase the size of all of our armies. And we probably want to start a faction against our liege. We have 1 untaxed vassal. Really? Is that true? Nope, it just hadn't calculated it yet. Wonderful. We probably do want to start a faction against our liege for us to be in charge. Let's start a claimant faction for us. Kingdom of Cabo. There we go. And we're 84% of our liege's strength, apparently. Which is pretty good. Anyway, seems like a good moment to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.